A couple of questions on the budget. I mean, at times it becomes difficult to decipher if your tweet is in jest or you actually mean it. Did I hear you term the budget as a dream budget?
It was a dream budget. It is a dream budget. It was a dream budget because you normally individuals don't dream that there will be a bridge made on some river and I dream of it tomorrow. You dream that your income will go up, your taxes will be lower, your this thing. So the dream is only related to these things. And as a thumb rule, let's say what is the definition of dream budget? So the first dream budget was Chidambaram's budget, more popularly named by everybody. That time I was not on Twitter. There was no Twitter for me to label it because there was tax cut. Now, here the two, three things are principles. That money with public is better than money with the government. It just should be a simple rule of analyzing things. Second is that money was not taken from A group and given to B group. So you can't say. Third, you can't say that there were tax cuts, but the rich benefited hugely because there was a percentage cut, and therefore, if somebody was earning 5 crores, he saved 10 lakhs. So that also was not there. Fourthly, you can say that for the first time ever, somebody, that is the government of India, or some government, or in our case, government of India, said that I don't need more money for infra and social. So even an aggressive target of 4.5, I will let it go to 4.4 because I don't have capacity to, or maybe need right now, because we could not even spend this money in the current year. Where else have we ever heard of this? So it was a dream budget from every angle. Now, somebody can say that, but it benefited only 3% of the people. So that, of course, is there. But the middle class in our market is 3, 5, 7%. And if you include families, maybe it's 20%. But literally everything that is done mostly is the benefit goes to a few people. For example, if you make a road in Delhi to connect it to Haryana, mostly it does not care. The South Indian guys don't care. So it is beneficial to that 2% people who will use that road. Everything more or less in life is for a few people. If you make a sea link in Bombay, sorry, but the Delhi guys should not care about it. But they do. That's how life is. It was a dream budget.
It was a dream budget. Okay. Samir, the other question is, somebody's pointed about how with DeepSeek, and if the tariff battle remains the way it is right now and doesn't get aggravated too much, then a lot of global money might find favor in moving to China because of the valuations and DeepSeek advantage, etc. What are your thoughts here? I mean, will China gain capital at the expense of the other countries, or is the 15-year highest underweight in the last 15 years of FIs in India means that at some point of time it will turn back?
No, China is very good, I think. So, by the way, China, even in our global fund, we have not now added, but I added some months. It's too cheap. Okay. But the big picture for that is that India plus China are together maybe 45% of the emerging. Let's say there are three kinds of investors. One may be investors who are investing globally. Okay. So those guys will have some 65% in US, maybe 1% in India, and maybe 2% in China. Okay. Assuming that rates are somewhat similar actually, but let's say, or they have 1% also in China. Then for them to say that I have to increase 0.5% in China because that would be a 50% increase for them, they don't have to take it from India if India was separately doing well. And there is still some 30% of the rest of the world from where you can take this 0.5%. Please remember that 1 minute ago, the question to me was that Trump is creating all this uncertainty. So if you think that in 30 seconds from Trump creating uncertainty, the biggest beneficiary will be China, that means Trump is not creating any uncertainty, which broadly, I think that is the thing. Other thing is, let's say that somebody is doing India, China plus Asian emerging markets or emerging markets, then combined they will have 40 to 45% in India plus China is the index weight. They might be 3-5% underweight in China, and therefore they don't have to take it out of India. But I would say that one of the reasons why I have been optimistic this year in general is because I think that when the world is doing well, India normally does not, it may do less well, but it does not fall so much. And so I think China doing well also will be good, because at least you will not be saying this that, oh, 50% premium and 50% premium has become 55%. Please note that now these guys say that our average premium is 65% and it used to be 55%. And all that has happened not because India has gone up a lot, but because China has fallen a lot, which makes that premium look more. So if it goes up 5-10%, even this argument would fall aside. So I would think broadly, any big market doing well normally leads to other markets doing well. They may underperform is secondary.